Hello YouTube, hope you guys are having a wonderful time. It's Wolfen here. I've been trying to think, sorry for the lack of content on the channel lately. Honestly, I've been trying to come up with stuff to put. I should have at least been putting out like shorts and stuff like that. I'll be better at that. I've basically just hit a block, especially when it comes to Phasmo. And now I'm playing a lot of Dead by Daylight also, and I'm not sure what to make videos on that for. So I'm just going to just start making videos, see what sticks, see what you guys like. But I came up with this idea, so we're going to go with this first. But basically, what my typical ghost hunt looks like. So we're going to, I've already got the house ready, but we're going to show you what my typical loadout is. To show you, what I take in first, second, third, fourth, and how I do all that. And I know other guys do differently than I do, but maybe how I do it might fit better with you. As far and like how I go through the house and all that. Basically, it's just going to be a typical hunt and show you how I progress through the ghost hunts. So let us go ahead and go inside and let us get going. All right, so actually, I want to change this house. So Tangled's short. So let's go through, and I've got a cat in my back in the back, being a brat. We're gonna go professional just so we can see everything. So when I stream, I normally play Nightmare. All right, so my typical loadout. Because it's a house and I know there's at least one candle in there, I only bring one extra candle. So I take 2 crucifixes, I'll take 1 lighter, I take 1 motion sensor. I was stopping bringing a parabolic, but then I got like 3 Banshee combinations in a row on Nightmare the other day. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll bring the parabolic. Because I normally only bring parabolics on the like Asylum, High School, Prison, and maybe Campground. But then, like, yeah, I had like 3 combinations in a row of Banshee was one of the last, after I got my 2 pieces of evidence, Banshee was one of them. And I'm like, great, I don't have my parabolic. So I've started bringing the parabolic again. I bring 2 cameras because if I bring just one, I typically always forget to try to get the ghost photo. So I get like fingerprints, I get footprints, I get all of those, and I'm like, oh crap, I've got an objective, get the ghost photo. But otherwise, I usually don't even care about the ghost photo. But if it's one of the objectives, I want to try to get it. Then I bring 2 salt. I normally don't bring any sanity pills, but for this, because we're going to be showing stuff, we're going to be going a little bit slower. I'll bring all of them just in case. I bring 2 smudge sticks, strong flashlight, thermometer. I don't typically bring tripods anymore. I stopped actually bringing those. I bring a dot projector and I bring a ghost writing. I usually don't bring an extra camera. So, because I can pick up the camera and walk around. This is, if I'm trying to make money on stream for the day, I actually usually just bring one of these. So, like when we get loadouts, one of my loadouts will be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, maybe 2, 1, nothing, 1, 1, 1, and I do not bring an extra to this or an extra to this. But when I have some money, like I actually do now, I start doubling up, like this is. So let's go in here. Let's ready up. All right, so
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before
take a look at the
investigating.
board, event, motion sensor, escape. So in this case, if we get a ghost photo, great. If we don't need to waste pics on it.
Go and take a closer look.
Because yeah, I pretty much suck at getting that. Okay, it's like getting ghost photos. Unless the ghost just goes, hi, take a pic. Alright, so my typical first loadout is always strong flashlight, EMF, and camera. Reason being is EMF will pick up some easier things when I'm walking around looking for the ghost. Camera is so I can take a picture of it. If a door opens up, I can take a picture of it and see if we got fingerprints. And know if I need to bring in the UV and another camera as my second bring in, or spirit box and book. I know some guys drop their flashlight. I don't. It would probably be easier if I did. But yeah, at this time I usually just leave the I keep the flashlight. All right, so we already heard something this way. Right, and we got the bone, and we got. So okay, so let's take a picture of that. Take that. All right, so we know we got fingerprints. This is why I bring this loadout. That door. Now that we know we got that, I'll just drop that. And now that I know we got that, I'll drop the camera too. Yeah, I'll just open, shut this one also. Actually, let's see if we got power. Yeah, let's grab the power. I don't even bother with the cursed item. If I see it early, I grab it. I grab a picture of it. Otherwise, I really don't care. If I've got one pick left, I'll go search for it. Like since we're here, I'll come down and search. But I'm not going to go upstairs. If I need an extra pick, then I'll grab it. But okay, so in this case though, we've got fingerprints. So just because it could be a possible Obaki, my next loadout will be UV in the other camera. Just to make sure that we get that if it's 6 fingers we get, because honestly I've had Obakis where the 6 fingers on it was the first 2 door openings here, and I never saw 6 fingers again. Got 5 there. Actually, I thought it touched that door too. Yep, it did. Actually, grab that. Go there. Okay. And it grabbed there too. Now, I'll be honest, because of so many door openings so far, I'm probably not going to go with Obaki if it's one of my choices. Though we are unprofessionals, so we will know for sure. Alright, so now my next loadout will be the spirit box and book. Reason why I go with this now, I used to go dot and camera, but the reason why I started going with this combo is because of the new ghost. Because of the new ghost, 2 of them, all 3 of the new ghosts have book, and 2 of the new ghosts have spirit box. So, and Moroi and Diogen, if they are one of those 2, have to give you spirit box. Where are you? Are you here? How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? Are you friendly? Oh, you're close. Right, so we got that. So boom, boom. Now, kind of take a look around. We got that there. What I'm worried about is this ghost is kind of doing a little bit of stuff all over the place. So we want to make sure that it's not like a dining room ghost or a living room ghost and it's kind of floating over to the hallway. Alright, so next will be, I'll take these 2 in. Drop these off. Normally, if I was doing money, I'd actually probably be doing just a dot in the camera. But in this case, I want to get these in place. Alright, yeah, see, we already see, yeah, we got some action back there. And now I'll go grab the camera, and the camera, even though it won't have a full view of the back room by the computer, will get enough that we should be able to see a dot if there's a dot. This was just one of the more efficient ways that I've learned to get all my information, get my stuff in the house, get what I need, and get out. But I'm halfway decent with speed runs. Alright, go. Right now we've got just got fingerprints. Oh no, we got spirit box. Fingerprints and spirit box. Now we're down to Phantom, Poltergeist, or Mimic. Alright, so let's take a look at our 3 ghosts. So Phantom, Poltergeist, Mimic. Phantom, we were looking for dots. Poltergeist, we were looking for ghostwriting. And Mimic, we are looking for freezing temps. We've not seen freezing temps in her, so I seriously doubt it's going to be a Mimic. So it's probably going to be Poltergeist or Phantom. So I want to take in the second book, and we're going to look for dots. And the other reason why 2 dots are really nice is because if you put them close enough together, you will normally get a really nice link. Because it seems like the ghosts really like to run down both dots. Like, I will move the camera, but I'm also going to take the extra book we have and put it down in... One, I'm going to move the book we have by the doors, by the basement door, move that further down the hallway, take the second book, and put it by the computer. And right now, we are not seeing dots whatsoever. But what I'm going to do is probably move the camera. Take that in. We don't need that. We don't need that. What do we need? Motion sensor. So take a motion sensor. This is when I start taking in the objective stuff. If I had my money loadout, what I would probably do is I would probably just take the book and move it to the corner here. But since I've got 2 books, I'll just move it there. And that. Okay, well, that's all we've got. Alright, so let's take this. And we got ghostwriting, so we don't need to worry about it. Our evidence is ghostwriting, so we know we got a poltergeist. So now it's just objective time. So let's... Alright, so I always try to fill up the book. I try to get as much money as I possibly can. I will fill up my book with as many picks as I possibly can get. The more the merrier. So since we got writing there, let's grab... Oh, already wrote in it. Never mind. So we got that, we got that. We got one more pick. Let's go grab smudge. You know what? We're not going to worry about salt because we really don't need salt. We know the ghost is going to touch the door at some point. We got to get a hunt anyway. So just grab the smudge stick. Because yeah, all we got left now is an event and an escape. The events are always interesting. Sometimes you can get the ghost to give you an event if you smudge. But what we're going to wait for, we're just going to wait for a hunt. Check the nearby stuff, so that's a good spot. Though honestly, I'll probably still come down here or run down here. Especially since I got a smudge. You know what? Honestly, actually, I will probably stick there. Just for the simple fact of... Oh, that's a fingerprint. There's a fingerprint. Yep, we got fingerprints. Let's go ahead and grab this, get our last pick. Grab this. Don't have to worry about any more of that. So we got so we got a full book, all 3 stars. Now we just got to hope for an event. The event's going to be the hard part. Like I said, every once in a while you can kind of convince the ghost to give you. Actually, you know what? Let's smudge. See if we can force the ghost to give us an event. Just run out and grab another smudge stick real quick. But like I said, we've got 1 minute and 30 seconds. By the time we get back in there, it's going to be like more like 1 minute and 10. Grab that. It'll be more like 1 minute and 10 seconds. But by smudging, we might piss off the ghost, especially if we were lower in, if our sanity was low enough, we might piss off the ghost enough to actually give us an event. Because he's not able to hunt. Spirits are really good at this. And if let's say you're playing Nightmare and Spirit, I've noticed a lot of times, if I smudge, like on a smudge chase or whatever, and then I'm waiting that 3 minutes, after about the 1.5 minutes where a normal ghost would be been able to hunt you unless it's a demon, which is a minute. A spirit after the 1.5 minutes, between 1.5 minutes and the 3 minutes, the spirit will give you a lot of events. Like most times I'll get between 2 to 4 events from a spirit. I'm drinking I'm drinking this stuff called ice. It's supposed to be one better for you. It's still caffeinated, but the sugar's gone. Because normally I drink Mountain Dew. So I'm trying to be a little bit healthier. Plus, I gotta get back into fighting because since I've stopped fighting since COVID, other than fighting off and on, I've noticed my gut has gotten bigger. Like everything else is the same, but my gut has gotten like 2 inches, and that's because I'm not using it while I'm fighting. That's where a lot of my power comes from, is clenching the gut, clenching the muscles there. But because I've not been doing that, I've noticed that that's gotten a little bit larger. And I've always been a guy, I mean, honestly, for the last 30 years, that I'm a cylinder. Whatever my chest is, that's what my waist is. And or basically the gut area. I don't go waist, I go gut, because that's bigger. And both those areas are always the same, except now. It's like, oh, I gotta get back to at least my cylinder form. Well, we probably got screwed on the event. It sucks. So let's get the escape. I mean, now would be the time where I would go grab the whatever the cursed item is, just so we can get out of here. I guess it's going. Oh no, it's not. So what's my cursed item? Alright. Yeah, we got what we needed. Oh, it's probably... You know, I didn't even look for the Ouija board. If you can get to this spot... Normally I'd run down to the card, because the card has always been really safe for me. But you can never hear the ghost from there. If this locker is open, always go to this locker, because you can at least hear the ghost. And not be guessing if the hunt is over or not. Okay. Well, there we go. Let's make sure we got Pulte in the book. I'm not going to worry about the event. So the event, honestly, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. I tend to notice Pultes are a little bit more of a pain in the butt. So Pulte took us 12 minutes. We weren't doing a speed run though. But yeah, there you go, everybody. So that is a typical hunt for me. As far as what gear I bring, how I go about what type of gear I bring in and when I bring it in, and then bring in the stuff for the objectives, things like that. So, and why I bring what I bring. If you're having a hard time with money, I would go with, let me go back to recording here. If you're having a hard time with money and you're trying to make money, I would go with one of these. Bring one candle, bring one... You don't even really need to bring the candle, because the house always has a candle. But if you're doing the Rafton, you'll need to bring one. If you're doing Bleasdale, the candle is in the den. But, you know, bring one, bring one. Bring one, bring one. Parabolic is optional. But if you got a Banshee, you might want it. But most Banshees... For me, if it's a Banshee, I don't get to scream until after 5 minutes anyway. So I just tried to get rid of the other ghost options and then go with Banshee. So I would actually leave that and just take the extra camera, just because I've noticed if I miss an objective, it's usually the photo of the ghost, because I've filled up the book with everything else, and then I don't have any more picks to get the photo for the objective. So I would leave this, bring an extra one of these, then just bring one salt, bring a smudge, bring these, bring a flashlight, bring a thermometer, bring a strong flashlight, bring a thermometer, and call it a day. I can play like 17 to 20 games, die 5 times, and I'll still be making money. If I bring my double loadout, if I die 5 times, I'm losing money for the day, even if I'm playing 20 maps. So if you're having a hard time, especially if you're a streamer or if you're just playing the game, if you're having a hard time making money right now because of what you're bringing, this is what I recommend, because you can get every objective, you can get every piece of evidence off of this loadout. So yeah, but there you go. So, but if you guys like the video, please give the video a like. If you guys dislike the video, give it a dislike and let me know why. But I hope you guys, and also if you could please help out the channel. If you have not subbed to the channel and you're liking the videos that you're seeing, please give the channel a sub. It really helps me out. And other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye bye.